3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
All right, let's Herbie this. All right, welcome back to the Nerd Experience. We're going to pick up immediately where we left off, but first some announcements. All the giveaways, everybody we've contacted, everything's shipped out, so if you are the recipient, you should get it within the next week or so. Still have everything on like Patreon, nerd.store, and I think everything's normal. Nothing really other than happy holidays, happy new year. So, a quick recap. Each of you arrived in a snowy environment, then found yourself you saw something off in the distance, and so you guys made for it. It was a tower of some sort. You dug your way in. Some of you climbed it first, and then you found there was a staircase leading down into the earth, into the ground. You went down, discovered that there's some type of mines. Someone, Samwise Gamgee'd it and pushed, or no, it wasn't Samwise in Lord of the Rings. Who was it? Pippin? Pushed the dead body in. One of the players pushed a body or a rock in.
It was a rock.
A rock into a chasm.
I think it was about yay big, if I recall.
No,
it was a little thing.
It was like a palm size or something, yeah. So he tosses a rock. Makes a sound, and you guys heard something off in the distance, echoing, but you couldn't quite locate it, but it definitely put your guard up. You don't have to worry about the cold environment right now. It's warm enough. It's roughly in the 50-ish temperature, maybe 60 in some areas. The other thing I didn't describe on the last session is there is, at areas, dense fog and thin fog. Other areas, just from the humidity of the adjustment in temperature. You notice that there's patches of it here and there. The other thing is there's been plant life growing along the walls in certain areas, like mossy, some of it being green and yellowish in hue. There's been some that's been red, brown, very earthy colors for the most part. But yes, you've begun to explore the dungeon, the mines, and you made your way down a passage. And then one of your companions, hearing something in the distance, rushed towards it, and that alerted creatures, which turned out to be goblins. Battle ensued, and that's where we're going to pick up. So, at that, we're going to keep the initiative order. Let me switch up some ambiance for us. All right. So, Balgrim had gone last. So, Hez, you are up. You are currently unconscious. Yeah. A loud roar has erupted out through the chasm. Anyone alert and awake, so not unconscious, can make a roll to determine if they recognize that type of roar. Let's do nature.
Nature?
If you're proficient in it, sorry. If you're proficient.
Only if you're proficient?
You can do disadvantage if you're not proficient. How about that?
Ooh.
I'll give you that.
Not proficient.
Nice.
You're not in nature.
But you can... Really?
Yeah.
Do disadvantage.
I got a 15 disadvantage.
15?
I got a...
Anyone 18 or above is what I need to know.
My first roll was 18, but
My
the
first
disadvantage
roll was
is a
an
2.
18
Okay.
also.
It's a very, very close there.
My first roll was an 18 also.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
so
a roar.
if you have nature as a proficiency, so 2 d20s take the lower number.
He's got magic dice.
Oh, that's terrible.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So no one quite above 18. You recognize it's large. Something's familiar about it, but you're not quite sure what it is, especially since you're used to being underground. But you can't quite put your finger on it. But yes, Hez, please give us a death save, please. That's a d20, and basically you need 10 or higher to get a success. I always confuse if it's 9 or below or 11 and above.
It's,
like
10 and up,
Yeah.
and 9 9. No.
So you're still down.
Or it's 11.
18.
Yeah.
So you're down, you're unconscious, but it's a success. If you get 3 successes, you stabilize. You're not conscious, or you're not gonna die.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
11
you're
and
still.
12, you're right. It's 11 through
Yeah.
20 and 10 through
Yeah.
1. You're absolutely right.
Okay, good. So that's very good. Next up is going to be Thalic, and then Kai, you are up after that. Oh, let me get the creatures. So Thalic.
Alright, so I am blessed at the moment.
Yes. That means you add 1
There you
d4
go.
to
That
your
help you
attack
guys?
roll.
Oh, what was that?
I turned the brightness up. Sorry, guys.
Um,
That should help you guys see a little bit better.
Alright, we got two goblins standing still.
Looks like
They're with
There's quite a few that you can see.
Yeah.
1, 2, and you know there's archers of some kinds and something casting magic over here.
Yeah,
You don't know if it's a goblin or a humanoid of other sorts.
And
I believe
them down.
Warlow had shared his 300-foot dark
Yes.
vision or whatever with. So I think Thalic can
With him
see.
and with him.
Yeah.
So
I think Thalic
everybody
can
has
see
dark
those,
vision.
so immediately, even if you hadn't seen him drop, I feel like you would have felt that like difference in that
Yeah.
he had received some of your energy and ability to see that some of it had kind of like
come back.
yeah. Like pressure almost that is lessened or increased type of deal.
Alright, well, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. And since it's been a minute, you threw daggers, your soul knives or whatever. They are aware that something's in that area. You're not hidden. You won't get sneak attack unless you adjust position relatively. Because you've thrown so many, they know somebody's coming from over there, so they're kind of prepared in that direction.
Yeah, but if I move, do I...
You would just go ahead and move.
That bonfire's not lit.
This one is not lit.
Oh, okay.
It's just destroyed.
I couldn't remember if
Or
there
sorry,
was a light source or not.
This is, or yes, this one was. This is not. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, this one was lit up. This is what happens when it's been a month. Yeah, so this one's lit, unlit.
Okay.
You are hidden behind this rock. We'll roll a new stealth roll if you want.
Yeah.
Since it's been a while. So, if you're gonna try and like move to re-hide.
And if you want to move and hide, rogues have bonus action, cunning action, and they can hide, disengage, or dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let me do my psychic blades.
Okay.
On the one...
So you're gonna attack before you attempt to hide.
Yeah.
You won't get sneak attack. Just a heads
I
up. Okay.
The one that's close or the one that's far?
The one that's close. The
This
that's
one?
right in front of Bulwark. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna attempt to throw your. And remember, you can flavor it however you want. If it's a dagger or whatever.
Oh, I don't remember. We talked about it. I think it's just a dagger.
I believe you said it was just a dagger, but I think you also said that you were going to think about maybe something different.
Soul hatchets.
Could do.
Yeah.
Could do.
Tomahawks, like,
Yeah.
you know, ninja styles.
Oh, so...
You get prey on us and attach a piece of leather to a hatchet and start throwing it and yoinking it back.
So I won't roll a d20 for the attack, right?
Yes. And then add your modifier. 5, and it's I think +6 to hit for yours.
For mine?
Yeah, for just like your attack with the soul knife, I think it's 5 plus your, what is it? Charisma, intelligence, what is
It's
it? Or proficiency. So it'd be +2, so 7.
I think he has a button that says like psychic blades or something like
Yeah.
that, and it should tell him what plus it is. It would be either his int or his dex, depending on how soul knife works.
I think Dex is what he went with.
Dexterity,
Yeah. So that'd be 5, 7 to hit.
7.
So 12. And you were trying on this goblin?
Yeah.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
But you could throw a second dagger. I think as a bonus action, it's just a D4
That is correct.
instead of a D6.
That is correct.
You will not get sneak attack. So just be a D4 plus the modifiers,
Yeah,
but
but
it's...
then I can't. Then I can't use disengage, right?
Correct.
You're not currently engaged with anybody.
Yeah.
But you could not try and hide if
Yeah.
you did that. That is correct.
All right, well, I'm gonna try and hide.
Okay. Are you gonna try and like just duck down and hide, or move, adjust, like slide over,
I'm gonna
or?
try and slide over.
Okay, where would you like to go? Back
Behind
here?
that other rock right there.
Right here?
The
No, closer to you.
closer to you. One. There you go.
All right. Roll stealth. Well, I mean, I guess it's a bonus action to hide, but you still rolled stealth. See if they're passive perception. That's the other thing. I watched and read quite a bit on how perception and what exactly you get in darkness. So they also have negative modifiers or disadvantage on things, like, because even though you have dark vision, things are adjusted. So there is a light source. So that just but yeah, go ahead and roll your stealth. So D20, add your stealth. Oh. That's the one for the session.
I doubt it.
9.
9. Okay. Okay, so you kind of like run over, duck down. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Kai, you are up. Baddies on deck, then Warlow after that.
How do we bring Hez back to life?
Since you're a new player, I'll describe it. You can do, remember we're doing bonus action potion. So if you have a potion,
I don't think I do.
every character starts with 1.
Okay.
Just a basic. It's a D4 or 2D4 plus
2d4 plus 2
Yeah.
is the regular.
So you have a single one of those. Or if you have spells, you might, as a druid, have spells that can heal, like Healing Word. Nice thing about Healing Word, it's the bonus action for 1, which is, I think it's one of the best spells in the game.
It truly is.
It's bonus action. You can do it from a distance, and it's going to immediately, no matter what you heal him with, he's going to gain consciousness and have health. So he'll still be down on the ground and prone.
Gotcha. I have Healing Spirit. Can't use it though. Second
You already
level.
used it, yeah.
I've already used it on
Yeah.
me to not
You can
die.
also use the help action with the medicine
True.
check.
True.
Gotcha. So
But that would be like your whole action.
So I'm like, what, 20 feet?
Oh, you can easily get to him. He's maybe
Yeah.
15 feet from you.
So I will go to him and try to potion him up.
Okay. So you go ahead and roll 2d4.
2d4.
Or okay, let's decide. Who would you guys prefer to roll? The person who's receiving the healing?
He's
If it's a
unconscious.
potion, that is. If it's a spell, obviously the caster rolls.
I
But
kind of play it based on like how much you're able to actually get into them. So
okay, so yeah, the person dipping it into his mouth
Yeah.
should roll. Okay, I like that. If everybody's cool with
we
that.
have we've got some variant rules on
Yeah.
that we play with.
But that's where relatively new campaign. I want to try and iron out some of these.
Gotcha.
So you roll 2d4
2d4.
and add 2 to whatever you roll.
Oh, that's 4.
4, but that means add 4 HP and then you're conscious. So, and it should remove your death saves once you do that.
I would also like to say that I think whoever is doing the healing, whether it be casting healing or putting a potion into somebody, whoever is doing the healing should roll it.
Yeah,
I think that makes sense.
yeah. For sure, spells. That's where I've played with people that they prefer the person receiving it when it's a potion.
Fair enough.
Kind of like,
I think that's just preference. Really.
yeah. That's where I want to see because
Obviously, for future, we need to know how potions are
Exactly.
used. So, for example, when in mine, you can take an action. You can use your whole action to drink a potion, and you receive the max amount. You can use a bonus action to roll for it, and you can use an action to feed it to somebody else. But
okay.
you have to roll for it. So it's a little bit of a variant rule because sometimes if you want to use your whole action to drink a potion, then you're getting every last drop. You should get the full effect of it.
Okay.
But
Something
we
to think
decided
about.
previously that in this campaign it was bonus action.
For everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for everything. Period. Okay.
Just because it's not fun to play.
What about feeding a potion? Is that
We
an
did
action?
bonus action as well.
That's
for,
a bonus
yeah,
action?
feeding it
Okay.
to it's going to be
So
a bonus
he still
action.
has an action.
The only thing is that obviously, like, it would, if you're in middle combat, they know exactly where you're at. Like, you're being quick about just like,
Yeah. And also, like,
Get up.
clearly
Yeah.
it wasn't very effective. He min-rolled. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you going to say something?
I still have an action as well.
Correct.
So
yes.
I can still
Correct.
try to get this
So
guy.
you still have your action, and then the baddies are up, and then Warlow's
Do
after
I have
them.
any movement left?
About 15 feet.
Can I reach that guy with...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Easy.
yeah, let me just go try to hit him with the quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. Roll that d20.
Quarterstaff.
This the long bonk.
Well, and you have polearm master, right? So
that wouldn't be.
so you could.
bonus.
Your reach is
Polearm.
still only 5 feet with the quarterstaff. So unless you like spend time, remember to gain with like a halberd or something that is 10 feet.
Right. But I'm within 5 feet of him, right? So
Yeah, you're
that
good.
would be bonus action, bonus attack, right?
You'll only get an action, but I guess with your feet you get an additional attack.
20.
But
It's
it
a
uses
bonus
bonus action. So you won't get the bonus action aspect.
So that's a 20.
Nat 20?
Yes.
That is okay. Typically, a lot of people like to roll the multiple dice. Like you take, if it's typically a d6 of damage, you would do 2d6. I like to play where you roll 1 and double it, but I do whatever people
What's
like.
the parentheses 1
Yeah.
d8 plus 1?
So so you'll roll
'Cause I got
No.
1d6.
So he's asking, it's a quarterstaff is
with 2
versatile.
hands or
So are you
yeah.
one-handing or two-handing? Do
I
you have a
was saying-
shield?
No, I have no shield. So
Yeah, so 2
everything's
hands.
2
Yeah.
hands.
So,
So you're a d8.
it's actually a 1d8 or 2d8. So it's 1d8, multiply it by 2, or roll
Or
2d8.
yeah, just let me know which one you're doing.
It just says 1d8.
Everyone
Because
else,
it's
it seems like, has been
Yeah,
doing
'cause
multiple
you-
dice. It's
you
fun to
crit,
roll.
So you roll, yeah.
You either roll an extra
Here's
dice or you multiply
And
those
here's the
dice
thing:
by
either
2.
you can multiply it by 2, and sometimes it's going to pay off really well. Sometimes
Sometimes it's gonna be
not.
garbage. Yeah,
I think personally
Yeah.
that
2
you
dice.
have,
The
you have-
average is
I
gonna
think
be-
that
yeah.
the average is better with 2 dice.
you are right.
So 2 dice.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Oh yeah,
that's what I would
2d8. Here we go.
I just like rolling more dice personally,
10.
but like either way
10.
works.
10 plus what? Your dex base.
It would say it's either dex or strength.
It should say beside it.
Yeah. So like if you go to your regular attack, it'll give you like what you add to it. And
So
it'll
yeah,
also
actions
Actions.
It'll
should
also
just be
give
under
you what
quarterstaff
damage.
right beside it. D8
Plus
plus.
3? Is that what I'm looking
Yep.
for?
Plus
Yep.
Gotcha.
So
13?
so 13 damage. So how do you attack? Like, are you just like spearing him like with the blunt force of it, or are you like swinging
I'm
it?
getting, because I'm moving with.
Yeah.
I went there to there. I'm just going to go.
So you kind of like run
Kind of
up
like
and
an axe, yeah.
okay.
Right on top of the
He
head.
lacrosse fouled him.
And he actually, like, because goblins are typically small, you actually hit him with enough force to where he gets knocked to the ground and, like, moves a tiny bit. That's all your movement and action and all.
Yeah, so
So,
I'm just out there in the open, right?
No.
Was he down or just got moved back?
oh no, he's
He was hit before, right?
like he was knocked out.
I thought he was hit before. That's why I did that. I think.
Me.
Baddies and then Warlow. Okay, so first up.
Do you want to stand up? Can we get heads up?
Oh no, he's still prone.
He's still prone?
You're
Oh,
you're
God.
conscious, but you're prone, so you're gonna have to use half your movement
Oh.
to stand up. Though
That's
you're
4
behind a rock, prone. If you have ranged ability, they're all gonna have disadvantage to hit you. Plus you have cover. So
Plus, they might not
you
even-
might want to stay down if
they
you
get
have ability to
disadvantage at
do
minus
stuff
5?
like lightning strikes and stuff.
They
Like
also might not know you're
No.
up right now.
exactly, that's the other thing.
Fuck,
They
I
might
got
not
the
even know
only
you're
guy.
up right now.
Okay, so first what I'll do is I'll start from back here and work my way forward. 'Cause
Question.
yes, sir.
So that 4,
Mhm.
I'm at 4 health, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep,
Fuck. So,
that's number 2.
It's,
And we're what, 10 minutes in?
That's why we can't straighten it right
you
there.
know.
Hey, look, it's been a month, okay?
I know you need it.
And the holidays are fine.
You get-
Go
with energy drinks.
let loose.
So we all just are.
I think like 50 bucks worth.
Okay,
we would
so
need a
I'll start with
bathroom
the
down here
archers
before we do
first. The first archer.
I'm visible, right? Because I'm right there by that.
Okay, so there are my dice. I'm assigning which one is which because I have 4 different ones. So they're gonna. The only one they can.
C is me.
So these two noticed Thalic. You do have partial cover, so it's a +2 to your AC, right? +2 on partial
I
or half
think
cover
so.
for half cover.
I'm
Half cover, I'm pretty sure is +2.
That's a gap in,
Yeah.
in my knowledge. The cover's just
So
straight
2
up.
of them are coming at you. They're the 2 metal dice, and I dropped them.
Yeah, I don't know who's hitting this sitar right now, bro, but they are
They
slapping.
get it.
He's slapping the sitar.
They slap on the boss.
All
All right, so the 2 metal ones are going to be for these archers at Thalic. These 2 are firing at Kai, because he's the last one that really they saw do something. Alright, so metal dice, I'll do those first. You've got, this is pretty nuts. I rolled 2 19s, an 18, and a 15. The metal ones, 18 and 19 plus 4 to hit. So you've got a 23 and a 22 to hit you. But what is your AC? Probably like 15, 16?
16.
Plus 2, so 18. So they both hit. And then the 2 to hit Kai, it was a 19 and a 15. So plus 4, so 23 and 19 to hit. Okay, so I'll roll damage for yours. It's a short bow, so these are your damage. 6 plus 4, so 10 piercing damage. Then the 2 at Kai. 4 plus 4, 8 piercing damage. And then we'll do, I'm going to do this last person last because it's something special. This guy's going to run out. He's going to kind of like jump over. That's going to use a little dip. So 10. Well, I guess he could angle it. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I hit him.
Wait, do they have 30? Oh yeah, you can hit him
I hit him.
as a reaction when he comes within 10 feet.
Full arm.
So right here, you can strike.
Action. Let me
Plus-
find it.
Reach isn't that far, is it?
Oh, it's 5 feet.
Well, it's
Oh, it is 5 feet.
yeah.
Okay,
But
so
as
yeah,
soon as
once
he
it,
enters,
once he
he'd
gets
be
there.
able
but
to-
once you get the ability of 10 feet, it's nuts. Like to be able to do that.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, let me
That's
find
hard.
that, guys.
You miss it.
Yeah, I missed it already.
It'll come back. Don't worry, it'll come back.
Polar Master.
All these were created by myself.
So it's that's a D20, right? For the
Yes.
bonus attack.
Nope.
What was it?
7.
Plus
Uh,
your quarterstaff. You have at least 9 because it's 2 plus your dexterity's got to be. What's your dex score?
it's not the DC.
It might be strength. Actually, quarterstaff might be strength.
No,
I'm not positive.
I'm pretty sure you can use dex with
Dex
it.
is +2, so.
Because I had a similar character that was a druid
I'm not
actually that
positive.
quarterstaff.
I got you.
So what is your dex score?
+2 or 14. The dex score.
Your dex is 14.
Yeah, but
What's your
plus-
strength?
12.
It's plus 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
That's plus 4 to hit.
so that's 11. Unfortunately, yeah, that does not hit. Okay, so he's gonna take his attack at you, which is a D20. We use the gold dice. It's like a variant. It looks like it's almost like a scimitar, but it's got like little spikes, like jagged tips on the edges of it, like a serrated scimitar is what's coming at you. Does a 13 hit you?
For the AC, I have 13.
Meets the beats.
That hit. Beats beats.
Ouch.
Okay. Let's do gold with gold. 1 plus 2, so 3 slashing damage. You're awake?
One.
You're up. Woo! Okay. All right. Okay. The last couple. Let me look at the big beds.
Tough. It's tough out here.
Okay.
It's hard out here for everybody else.
So he would have to use. Dang it. Half his movement. 5, 10, 15, dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, what a
Okay.
loser.
He's full coverage because they're only like 3.5 feet tall. All of these rocks are like 3 to 4 feet tall, just heads up.
Okay.
Minus the like little boulders. Those are not as much. Okay, and that's everything that happens on the baddies. Warlow, you are up, and then Bulgrim on deck.
Alright. Take a couple steps, staying in the darkness, but I have a straight on that, because he
This one or the baddie?
baddie.
Okay.
So I'm about to go ahead and
He has full cover.
is it full cover or half cover?
I would say you can just barely see like his arm. So like if you hit, it would be like his arm. So it would be half cover. I'll give you that.
So -2.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Or 2 to his AC, whichever you want to do.
Yeah, -2. It's because it's still gonna go off of his AC.
Correct.
All right. Get the
What'd you roll?
Out of here. Don't worry about it. That's
Was it double ones?
Nah, it's a 2 and a 3.
Oh! On advantage. Wow.
Get this thing
Do
out of
you,
here.
can you hit on that 3 if you roll a 4 with your plus dice?
Yeah, you are
Ooh,
blessed, by the way,
hold on.
guys. Like,
That's plus a 2.
so that's 5 plus what do you need to
5.
hit?
I don't think you
I
make
doubt
it
it.
still.
But, you know,
He-
5
he
plus
doesn't have
6
much
and
armor.
11.
Ah, tough.
Not
Yeah,
quite
I
enough,
didn't
unfortunately.
I didn't think
That's
so.
Do you have a bonus action, anything that you want to do? That
Who's
stinks.
looking hurt right now?
Kai is like, you see him kind of like, in this 6 seconds, you've seen him like get hit by
Yeah.
2 arrows and I guess the
little guy,
slice
yeah.
across. So like he's just kind of like, his staff is actually on the ground holding
Big
himself
Matt
up.
still has
Yeah.
fairy fire on him, too. Doesn't he?
He does. Or he went unconscious.
You still had
It doesn't matter.
You had
It doesn't matter, it still
advantage
glows if they're
He still
unconscious.
glows,
Yeah,
yep.
'cause it's
So
concentration.
yes,
It's my
so
concentration.
well you had advantage.
I already
so-
had advantage,
Yeah,
but yeah, just
but
so
you are correct.
He's
So-
still lit up.
Let me
so
put
everybody-
a ring on him just so we
yeah,
don't
so everybody
forget.
still sees him. I'm going to healing word. Who's down? Pez?
Hez is down, but Kai is looking. Well, they're both looking rough.
You would have seen Kai put a potion into Hez's mouth, by the way.
Yes, you would have.
Who's looking more rough? Even though I know he was dying. I mean, are they both looking pretty critically injured?
Yes, they're
I'm at
similar.
1.
Oh my god! Without breaking the immersion, I'm gonna look at Kai, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Kai, and he is just
Okay, he's
barely hanging on for
Yeah,
dear life.
literally, his staff is like on the ground. He's using it like a
Actually,
cane.
you know what?
I didn't want to say that, but
No. If you have wild shape, that's always a beneficial thing when you're low HP. Just heads up. Just heads up.
I wanted to do it last turn, but
Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't
bonus
do it right now.
action.
So I am going to heal
You can use an action
healing
as a
word?
bonus action.
I healed. I did a whole lot of other stuff instead of wild shit.
So you can
That
use
is in
healing
the
word
cards
on him?
for-
Yep, so that's 2 plus 2. I'm gonna go ahead and heal him for 4.
So you got full HP. Yeah.
And
You gonna move?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You have that ring too.
30.
What's up?
The ring.
Yeah.
Oh, Misty Step ring. That's true. Don't forget about
I don't
that
need
ring.
it. I don't.
You got 3 uses of it. Let's
I don't
go.
need it yet. I don't need it yet.
He's gonna get close and then use it and.
I gotta.
like-
I need an action.
You're just
so
gonna see
I'm gonna
bows.
Go ahead and end my turn.
Okay, so up next is Bulgrim Bulgrimson, the 84th of his name.
Yeah, Bulgrim will. How tall are these rocks right here?
Which ones? Okay, so these are like 3 or 4. This is like 2.5-ish, and the little ones are like, 6 inches to a foot
Okay.
to give you some range. Anything real big is 10-ish feet tall, and it's to the ceiling of the mine shaft.
So Bulgrim wants to run to here for cover.
Okay.
But on the way, he's gonna try and deck this.
Running.
This
Superman
goblin.
punch.
I like it. Have advantage for that.
Oh, fantastic. 29.
It's a
berry hit.
It berries. But yes, it hits. I'm surprised you didn't use your Bracken dice.
I'm saving them.
Oh, okay. Okay. For something special?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I haven't decided when it feels right.
Mhm.
When it feels right. I'm not gonna smite. So we'll do 2 plus I think 5. I think it's 7 damage. Let me just double check.
7.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I really
Yes.
can't recall if he took damage because he was in that little
7
group.
damage.
I'm gonna say he did because there was a lot of damage done to all these guys in here. So he drops. As you run by, you right hand him, so you run like kind of a side in behind him.
Sure.
So like across this way. You like leap over the rock. I'm not gonna count any extra feet against you. Run across, deck him kind of in the back side of his head, and he actually falls towards Kai into the staff and then like twists around it on top of the other goblin.
Fantastic.
And then you're behind this rock here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put you on top of it, but...
Cool. Sounds great.
Anything else on your turn? Bonus action or anything?
I don't believe I have an effective bonus action. I think that's it. Yes, that will be it.
Okay. Hez, you are up. Phallic on deck. Here we go, Hez. What would you like to do?
I'd like to drink.
Everyone that you can't see anyone at this point. no enemies. Between the rocks that are in front of you and all the ones that you had seen that were standing.
He did get shot by arrows from that direction.
Yeah, so you know where they're relatively from.
Yeah.
You just saw a body, basically a goblin, collapse on top of the other goblin in front of you, basically.
And then Bulgrim's stumpy legs
Yeah.
show up.
I like to think that you like jumped and hit him like haymaker style or something,
yes.
you know?
Superman
lift.
Yeah.
And just kept running.
Specifically Tom Cruise style.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, we're definitely Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
On the runway.
An explosion, you don't look
Yeah. He threw the shield and slid on it like Legolas.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take out my shield.
Okay.
And then, cause,
Okay. How long does it take to switch your armor? A minute?
I haven't made it yet,
Oh.
so it doesn't exist. I just have
Oh.
the full shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have your shield, so your AC is +2, I think, from a shield. So just equip it in your inventory, and it'll.
animated shield.
Okay. So you're one-handing the spear that you hold, or axe, whichever.
Oh, it's animated. The shield.
Oh. Ah!
Remember? So animated. The
Never
shield.
mind. You're two-handing.
Yeah.
Artificers are cool.
Yeah.
And then
Artificers are cool.
All right. So the
With my-
shield, you guys see the shield that had kind of fallen to his side, just goes, and it just kind of hovers, like slight movements. Yeah. Okay. So is that an action or bonus action?
I guess it's a bonus action. There's no thing on it.
Or no, it's just a word for you. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure for the
Lobo.
animated shield, it's just a like a phrase.
Lobo. Cool. And then picks up, and then I want to. Can you cure wounds on myself?
Yeah, absolutely. You literally just
Yeah.
wherever you want to touch yourself, you can heal.
Well, in that case.
Yeah.
Good touch, good touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to cure. wounds.
Earmuffs. All right. So to heal, I think cure wounds is what, a D6. Well, what level? First or second level? Spell.
First.
Okay, so it'll tell you how many
So
D6.
it's,
What D8?
D8.
Plus
Okay.
spell
Plus spell
modifier.
modifier, which is +5, I think, for you, right?
What's the spell modifier? It
Uh,
says 1d8 plus 3.
Okay, then that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll roll the D8. Yep.
Alright.
The diamond. So 6. Nice.
Okay.
So you're at 10. Yeah.
Cool.
You're double digits. All right. So that's your action. Any bonus action stuff? Thalic, you're up next, and then Kai after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to stand up or stay down?
No, I'll stay down.
Okay. Thalic, then Kai.
All right, I'm gonna dive over that rock and try and hide behind the next rock.
Okay.
in
So like
front of me.
roll.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna kind of stay down though.
You can
Behind
even
the
like kind of like roll over it.
Okay.
And then stay down. Okay. So you're gonna be prone. I'm gonna lay you down. That's on you though. Okay. Which rock? This one or that one?
That one
This one.
towards you.
All right. That's just your movement. You could still throw your soul knives from the ground.
I was going to. Am
Okay.
I hiding?
You would have to use your bonus action to hide, because you just blatantly jumped it or like rolled out over it. Just because you're not hidden, you have to re-hide.
Okay. Then I will.
So roll a
hide.
d20 for your stealth, because they knew where you were from your.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
15.
you feel pretty hidden. So you go ahead because it's +7 for your stealth, I believe. So 22 total. So go ahead and attack. You get 1 attack with this. So it'll be a d20. Or are you soul knifing it?
Yeah, I'm soul knifing.
Okay. Which one are you trying to hit? The only ones you can see is you can see the bow and head of this one. Kind of the bows and heads of these ones.
Can I see the glow from the big guy?
Yes, so you'll have advantage. So that would give you sneak attack as well.
Well, I'm hiding, so don't I already have sneak attack?
Yes, because he's not see you. So yes, you are correct. You can just barely see him, but he is glowing. So go ahead and make your roll advantage.
Does he get any minus on for the?
He's just
I'm just his AC's up +2. So if you guys don't say -2 to your hit, I'm gonna add 2 to his AC.
Just try to.
His muscles are just so big he can't stand up.
It's true.
He's just too big.
All right, so I have advantage then.
Oh yeah. Higher number. Is it
16? Or no, 9.
2 9s? That's what you rolled.
I rolled a 6
So-
and a 9.
So a 9 plus 7 to hit, I think, is for soul knife.
Yeah.
So that's 16.
Yeah.
That is his AC, so
He's
go ahead.
also blessed, don't forget.
Oh yeah, roll a d4. You're blessed.
But if he already hits, I mean, it did.
True. It's true, but don't forget that d4. Like, if you need to put it out here to remind yourself.
Did he roll that on the first round of attacks?
No, I didn't.
No.
Dang. Oh well.
Because I won't remind you at this
Oh, well.
point. Like,
Yeah.
when it's big combat, I won't
Alright.
remember little
So,
details like that a lot of
okay.
times.
We just missed it last time. Oh
Yeah.
well. We got it. We got from here on. We got it. From here
I
on.
get 2d6
It's kind
plus a
player
d4.
responsibility.
For what?
Well,
It's critting.
I sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. So 2d6 plus your normal d6, so that's 3d6. Because it's an action. You're not using the
Yeah, 'cause you
additional
can
attack.
bonus action to hide.
No, I get my psychic blades is 1d4 plus 5.
I thought it was 1d6, and then the bonus action
Yeah.
was 1d4.
Yeah, so the second attack,
Oh.
remember if you use your bonus action with Soul Knife? So you get 3d6, 2 for your
Oh,
sneak
yeah,
attack,
correct.
1 for your regular, like, blade or whatever.
And then I think it's plus 5?
Yes.
Plus 5.
You're going to get crazy damage. 16
minus-
to hit, 16 damage.
Wow. And was it plus 5? Or so 21?
No, that's with
Oh.
the 5, yeah.
And then
Uh,
minus 2 because
No, the minus 2 was to his AC.
oh.
Or it was plus 2 on his AC. So that he's 14, but he had plus 2, which was his AC now. Okay. So
16.
I'm looking. Luckily, this is why you keep notes, kids.
I agree.
16.
I don't take in character notes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
He is looking. Well, you can't really see, but yes, you hit very well. Anything else that was action and bonus action? So I doubt anything else, and all your movement. Kai, you are up. Baddies on deck, then Warlow.
As if I wild shape, can I still spell cast?
No.
Not yet. That's like a moon druid thing, right? It's a specific druid that can cast,
It might
or
be
highest
a-
level
it
or
might
something.
Be a
Yeah.
level 20 druid.
Yeah, it's a
Like
level thing, like an ability later.
Is it level 18?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, but
Well,
it gets you a buffer of HP, and you can
Yeah.
just run up. You're tanking right now. It
well,
seems like a
that's what I
lot.
was about. In that
Yeah.
case, I will go back into the horse. That
Horse?
the horse that got.
What
us-
is a bear challenge rating right now? Is it
I
a
think that was
1?
out of.
It
I think
might
a bear
be
is a
higher,
1.
Yeah, because like 1/4 you don't have too many
Yeah.
options.
Okay, you can do horse. That's fine.
Which is why I keep
Does it
the
say-
draft horse specifically?
Okay, draft horse. What attacks does it have? Does it say?
Hooves.
Okay, that's
It
fine.
also
And
should
charge.
have a decent. I think it has a decent amount of health. I think it has like 20 or 30 health.
19.
19.
That's
yeah.
that's specific
And-
amount of health.
And it probably has a charge ability to where if you run straight for a certain amount of ability, you
That
could
might be
ram
the
thure.
warhorse.
Maybe.
I don't.
Just
all I
said
know is
bludgeoning damage.
Warlow's
Okay.
gonna end up hopping on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, or are you moving?
I
You're gonna
plan-
misty step on top of the horse. Okay, so you have how much movement? 30?
40.
40. Okay. Which direction do you want to go?
If anybody wants to, I mean, they can't do it now. But,
Nope.
Uh,
I would say you could use your reaction. I'll give you that. So if Bulgrim wanted to use his reaction to hop on you, he could.
yeah.
But-
Yeah, get me in there.
I would like to go to the.
This direction?
Yeah.
Towards the glow?
Yes.
Okay. So are you going to use
If
your
you'll-
reaction?
If you'll allow me, I'll use
I'll-
my reaction.
it
to
uses
jump
your
on.
entire, like, your reaction.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine. My
and-
reaction, no problem.
And I get.
The
40.
only thing I'll say is it used, no.
Bastard.
It used, no. A draft horse could support him and you.
Nah, Draft Horse is big.
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check, though, to see how cool it is. Just not a crit one, hopefully. And you're blessed. I did remember.
I do not get any bonuses. All right, fantastic. Roll a 6.
6 total? Okay.
Just a 6.
So he would love to, like, jump and, like, kind of like Legolas style, hop on the horse, like, swing himself on. But he more just, like, throws himself, like, a shield arm over and is just, like, holding on. So
I'm
you're
like-
more on the side of the horse, like...
Can I be like an outlaw that's getting taken into
Like he's
for
laying,
bounty? Like I'm
laying
like,
across it.
Okay,
all the
yeah,
way
yeah,
over?
we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're over him. So you have 40 feet. So I'll move and then I'll move. So that's 5,
because like
15,
Fulgrim definitely just like
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can use your, or you use bonus action to to wild shape. You could use your action to dash to get another 40 feet. Or is it 45?
It's 40.
40. So you could get another 40 feet if you wanted.
I don't think we want to be all up in their business.
You might want to. That's up to you. Bulgrim.
How about you, Bulgrim? Do you have an opinion on this matter? Should we keep charging?
No table talk. No meta.
Do it. I'm going to sit here and sip my drink.
You're in the middle of combat. You do it. You're going to be okay.
Yeah, why not? 40 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You got yourself into
35,
this mess.
40. Bulgrim,
Oh,
you're...
Lord! Oh, God!
All right.
He's still on
Well,
my
let's just
back.
go start backing away.
Well, time to find another party. More gold for me.
All right. So that is your turn. Yes? Or do you have an action?
Don't think I'm close enough to stomp on anybody.
Not quite. Okay. So baddies are up. At that point, the roar that had come out, you hear it a second time. And that's number 3. You see a massive. Anyone in this area? So Thalic, you just barely see it. These two, you guys see it. You don't quite see it yet. You see something hulking, sprinting. It has like a collar and a chain around it that's dragging behind it, but it's broken off, and it has a big rock in its hand. Probably its head's nearly touching the ceiling. It's about 9 feet tall. Just dashing toward you, but only gets to about that corner. Baddies, archers, are gonna take some shots. Okay. So the 3 on this side are gonna actually fire at Bulgrim.
Yeah, sure.
Since he's on the side. And the 1 on the right is gonna fire at Kai because he can't see Bulgrim. Okay.
Wait, does Bulgrim have partial cover because he's on the horse?
I think he would because he's like laying over.
Yeah, but if I did, then you would be providing the cover.
Yes. That's fully
It's gonna hit
intentional.
somebody, possibly.
Yeah.
I will take the brunt of this.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Just roll at me.
So the
Bulgrim
metal
has such
are
a
the
dump
3
truck, there's
for.
no way you're gonna
Yes.
I mean, true.
This one, the plastic is for Kai. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
That sucks.
Is there a crit in there?
16 ace to hit you. Only 1. The rest are like 4 and 5.
Does not hit.
They were better from far away.
Yeah, well, that's true. They are. They are. A draft horse just appeared out of nowhere and dashed at him.
It's startling. That's what
And then the
happened.
one to hit you rolled a 10, so I imagine that misses.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
actually close on the draft horse. 10 is actually close on the draft. I think their
Is it?
AC is
What's
the
the
one.
AC?
Oh, actually no. That's I forgot I was.
That's its AC?
That's yes.
Oh,
Ooh, it hits.
that is its AC.
1d6.
Oh shit! I thought it was like a normal.
That's going to be 6 damage against you on the draft horse.
Oof.
So just if you want a little note to... Do you need a piece of paper? Here you go.
Forgot my my pad.
He got you. Just keep track. That's the archers. The big guy's gonna rush out at probably the horse. Is I imagine is what he's gonna run at. Please don't fall.
I should be able to stop him as he gets
Okay,
in.
so this guy up front is gonna take 2 attacks. I'm not gonna. Okay, so 2 metal are second attack, plastic is first attack. Let's see to hit. +5. I've got a 10.
Hits.
Or no, it's disadvantage on the second attack, so it's 9.
Yeah.
So it that misses. It's 10 AC?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, so yeah. The first one hits, though, it's going to be an 11. Or 12. 12. The first one, it's that's 6 slashing damage. And go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw using
It would be the draft horse.
the draft horse's stats because it's physical.
And
So
D20. Right?
D20 add con mod.
20 plus 1.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happens. You feel like something tries to affect you, but your horsiness keeps it away. Okay, that's the baddies. You guys can't see this guy. Okay. Warlow, you are up. Bulgrim on deck.
So are you no longer a horse?
I'm still horse.
Of course.
What you heard though was.
So he has some cover. The big bat, the baddie.
Oh yeah, you can't see him at all right now. Like, unless you misty stuff.
No. I'm gonna shoot one of the other.
This one, so that's half. So you get plus or minus 2 to your hit, or plus 2 to AC, whichever you want.
It's going to be a 25.
That squeaky hits. Yeah, that hits. Which one would you like? The front one?
Yeah, the front one.
Okay.
That's a D8.
I know, I'm blind. Oh.
That's a 10.
I'm blind. Right here. 3 plus 4, 7.
You can pierce her.
Thank you. Hold on.
Did you do a D4 to hit as well for your bless?
Oh, I did it, but it's
Okay.
it's not necessary.
Yeah. I'm just trying
We're
to.
just trying to get a 29.
We're all a little rusty.
We just want to get a 29 to hit. That's all.
I know.
Actually, speaking of,
Because I tend to forget these things. Look at him. Remember
Piercer is extra damage, I believe.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and
So it's
I'm
7
gonna
damage
I'm gonna re-roll.
he re-rolls the damage die.
and takes the higher of the 2. Gotcha.
All right, so it's gonna be 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We tried.
Yep.
Okay. Your arrow strikes true, and it actually like gashes across his face. You can see with your improved dark vision, and a massive like wound is on the side of his face. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Nope.
All right.
That's gonna be it.
Bulgrim, you're up. Hez on deck.
Yeah, Bulgrim will leap off the horse.
Or more like fall backwards.
Yeah, fall backwards, and he's going to try and take a shot at the big guy.
Oh, don't forget, you have a level of exhaustion for any ability checks. So let me put a...
relative yet,
But just in case.
But yeah, that is definitely something to remember.
I don't think I have exhaustion.
Relative.
You're going to take a strike at the bad guy? The big bad?
Yeah, the
big
guy,
guy.
the spooky guy.
Yeah, the glowing gentleman. Advantage. I actually don't think I have that. If you have it, yeah, just hit level of exhaustion, one of them.
Yeah, I've got it here, but
Okay.
I was trying to see. It tells me what.
It's just disadvantage on like ability checks. So, like initiative orders, or like when he did that check to acrobatics on top of you, it would have been disadvantage if you had to do it.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic.
Very
I'm gonna
nice.
smite him.
Of course you will. And as you run up, you can see he's like rough.
Fantastic.
So
4, 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
how would you like to do that guy?
Yeah, fantastic.
This is the second time, by the way.
I'm going to walk up to him, and I'm going to say, "Lay still, creature," and I put my palm on his face.
Okay.
And then smite.
Awesome. Okay. He's still fairy fire though. Fairy fire lasts for a minute, I think. If I'm correct.
Yes, it's 10 rounds.
Okay.
Speaking of,
So we're
we
close.
have 6 rounds left on Bless.
So
I've been keeping track.
Okay. Yeah. So fairy fire's close though, right?
It was actually cast
before
the turn before, so he has 5 rounds left on Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Bulgrim would like to continue his movement towards the one that just took an arrow,
Okay.
and
You
he's
can
going
get
to
him.
bonus action
Shove.
him into the wall.
Roll to hit.
I just get to do it. I just get to shove him.
He just takes damage. He gets shoved 5 feet.
He just gets shoved 5 feet.
And it's a D4.
A D4 damage? Sure.
Or you moved 10 feet. I'm gonna make it a D6 because it's like extra.
Fantastic.
Still only 2. Is there any modifier at all? It's just okay.
And the fact that you're giving me damage
Yeah.
is actually generous.
Well,
It's
and
like
with that,
technically,
you like be still and then dash towards this guy, slam him, and from the impact, he just like and collapses to the ground.
fantastic.
That's two you've gotten.
And you see this thing now. Now that you're off the horse, you see a huge creature.
Oh shit.
He was tunnel vision on the bad guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's Volker.
That's it. Yeah.
That's Volker.
Phallic, you are up. Kai on deck. Or sorry, Hez. I skipped you. Hez, you are up. I apologize. Please forgive me.
No.
No.
I'm gonna use my dash.
Okay, so you're gonna stand up. That's half your movement.
Oh, that's right.
So that'd be 15. You can crawl. It'd be rough terrain basically, so just half movement each time, right? Or is it less than that actually?
I don't actually.
It might be quarter movement when you're crawling.
I think that's up to you. I think it's half movement, but if you're trying to be stealthy, it's quarter movement, something like that.
I'm super simple.
You're trying to be stealthy?
No, like if you're actively trying.
But if you're using your dash, you basically would have half movement as stealthy.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have anything else you could do.
So you would be able to move 15 feet crawling.
Let's have a
and
floating
not
shield
using-
next to me. I'm not really stealthy right now, I guess.
No. I mean, honestly, you can do whatever you want, but if you want to move the most, if you want to get the most distance, standing up and then dashing is how you get the most distance.
Yeah, you would get 45 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, wait, no, yeah.
Which direction would you like to go? Towards this, but like, did you want to come this way, this way?
Yeah, I want to dash like across.
Okay. Tell me relatively. You want to be right over in here? What's up?
Is that like down?
No, he's prone behind the rocks.
He's prone.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Cool.
But you don't know.
Cool.
You don't know. I haven't seen him in a while.
See Phallic.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
But you know he's pretty stealthy. He
Where's
hides
my
in the
fascinating
shadows. Yeah.
giant?
Okay, so
I have so
you want to
many
be kind of in this
sandwiches.
area, or okay.
Nowhere to put him.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You can get roughly there, and you have cover. You have half cover. That's your action to dash. Do you have a bonus action that you can do?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to mark off my spell slot for smiting. Forgot.
I mean, considering you killed the big bad.
Probably should do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the fact that you smite has an effect on it, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. For as far as death saves go.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Also, I don't know if it matters, but it is radiant damage as well. I don't know if that matters, just so you know.
Thank you.
Did you write that potion as a bonus action?
Sure. Yeah. So go ahead and roll your D. Make sure you take it out of your inventory so you guys don't forget. So that would be 2d4 plus 2. And just, you go ahead and add it to yourself. Don't worry about letting me know or anything. So that's your action. Just remove it from inventory. Phallic, you are up. Kai on deck. So you saw a draft horse just across the stone.
With a mumbling dwarf
Yeah.
on it. I hold still, you bugger!
Nice.
There's 3 of the little guys standing.
You can see one.
Okay.
With everything else going on, it's kind of hard. If you peek up, you saw something coming, but if you look up, you will see it. A big creature.
If I do that, do I lose my sneak attack?
No. It wouldn't be until you would attack that potentially you would lose it, or like you jump out in plain sight type deal. You could like peek out real quick and then attack. Make your.
Yeah, let me peek out.
You peek out, like you kind of peek over the rock and see the big creature, this guy, and you can't really see anyone else because of everything else going on. Yeah. Yeah, swishing tail and mane and yeah.
But I can see the big guy?
The big guy in the back for sure.
Yeah, he's not close enough though, is he?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He's roughly 90 feet from you. 80 to 90, somewhere in that range.
I got 60 foot.
I think with Soul Knife, it's literally only 60 feet. He doesn't have long range.
You'd have to check.
I'll say for now, let's do it as a normal long range, so it's disadvantage to hit. But
no, it's just 60 foot range right there.
Okay, so
only 60 feet. It disappears at 60 feet then. Yeah. So like if you were to throw something, it would just at 60 feet and
yeah. So I'm gonna
can move.
No, I want to stay there because I'm taking it.
Okay.
Right?
This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, make your attack. So that'll be a d20 at advantage because you are hidden and he does not know you are there. And you get sneak attack if you hit.
2 and 10.
That hits because it's plus 7, so 17 hits for sure. So roll 3d6 plus 3, I guess, is what yours was, I think? 5? Whatever the damage was.
Oh,
For soul knife, is it plus 3 on yours?
yeah.
Plus 5, something.
Plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay, so 3d6 plus 5. 9 plus 5. Yeah, I mean, your soul knife hits him. Where would you like it to hit on his body? I mean, you can really only see head up and
Yeah,
like.
so let's go for the head.
So it just. And I would say, Kai, you see it out of the, like a purple, it's purplish hue, I think is what you went with. Hits him in the side of his face as he's like drawing back to fire at you, and he just, and it blurs away. And then you realize it's back in your hand. You make another attack if you'd like.
Yeah, I want to attack the dude that's...
You could try and hit this guy. You're just gonna have to move. You have some rocks between you, so like you could move.
You also have thrown a dagger now, so you are no longer hidden.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's
But
true.
you still have your attack of a d4 plus 5, so I mean, minimum 6 damage if you hit.
Can I see either one of them?
You know there's some over here. You know you are gonna need to move. You have that kind of natural instinct,
All right.
and you've
Yeah.
seen them. So
Yeah, let me move behind those rocks.
this one, or like
No,
these ones.
Straight ahead, yeah.
Well, you're prone, so you wouldn't be able to get all the way. You could get like here.
No, but I could stand up. Oh, no, that's an action.
That's half your movement.
Yeah.
But that's 15 feet,
You
so.
could bonus action dash, get
But then
behind
you
the
lose
thing,
your
but then you
attack.
can't attack.
So you almost want to stand up, make your attack, and then
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand up. And
I mean,
make my attack.
do what you want. Sorry, you don't
No, no.
have to do that.
No,
Like, yeah.
that's-
Sorry, I felt like I was telling you what to
I'm
do.
trying to put options.
Yeah.
No, that's
You
what I
can.
That's what I want to do.
You can attack.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll your d20. Just straight d20.
18.
That hits for sure. And roll 1d4 plus 5.
Who's he throwing one at?
This guy here. That's a d6. Roll a d4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Was it 3 on the other one too? On the d6, I think it was
It
a
was.
3. Yeah, so 3
There you
plus 5, 8 damage.
Hey.
So a second dagger, Kai, you see, and Bulgrim, it's like you feel the pulse of the energy almost, and it hits him in the chest because you're standing up. You have a better angle at this point, and he takes it, and like you see him kind of react to grab it or reach towards it, and it's gone. So that's all your movement action. You are done. Kai, you are up. Baddies on deck, then Warlow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try to hit the guy that just got hit. So I will, still in horse form, and I will just kind of trot up to him. And,
Trotting.
yeah, I will trot up to him and try to attack him.
Okay.
The
This
guy-
one.
Yeah, the guy that just
Okay.
got hit.
Easily. 10 of your movement. That hits for sure.
10.
Give me your damage.
Damage, melee attack.
Wait, what's the modifier? Sorry, I thought that was 16. That's
No,
10?
that's 10, and it's plus 6 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Yeah. So I was right at 16. I was
Yeah.
right. See, I knew.
We skipped some steps.
We knew.
Yeah, we skipped steps.
You know what you do.
It's 2d4 plus 4.
Nice.
Bludgeoning damage, so 2d4.
Using hooves?
Yes.
Okay. Are you planning on, like, jumping over this rock?
Oh, no, I'm just kind of casually.
Well, the reason I ask is because if I'm going to give it as if you were jumping over, hoof attacking to, like, stomp him, I'm going to play that a little differently than if you're just kind of stopping, attacking, and then moving around. So, those are the options you have. Just a heads up.
I believe he's asking if you are rearing back and like,
Yes.
attacking, or if you're jumping over it, like
Yeah, I was
trampling.
just gonna rear, like, trot
Okay.
up
Okay. Roll your 2d4
2d4.
plus 2.
7 plus.
Your hooves, you rear back, and the first one, you see him just like, and he's out. And the second one,
Just lands on him and then.
yeah, and he falls and hits against Bulgrim and lands at Bulgrim's feet.
That's good.
You have 30 more feet of movement if you'd like to move. You definitely see this big guy now. Snarling, drool coming down his face. He looks in the darkness, it's hard to tell. But he's got these massive like warts and growths all down his back. Down coming one of his arms. And you can see the massive boulder roughly half the size of Bulgrim. And you can see him beginning to pull it back. That's what you see.
Can I get right in front of Bulgrim? Is that
Right
possible?
here?
Yes, right there. Like in between
You can.
all the baddies.
Like right here?
Right there. So that nobody can see anybody but me, essentially, right? Is that...
The only ones that could see you is the bad guy right here that you're right beside.
I think he's asking if
And
he's
this guy.
blocking.
I want to provide
protect
cover for everybody.
Yeah, he's trying to block vision from people. Is what he's
For the
saying.
most part, yeah, the goblins kind of...
He's trying to tank.
He's trying to take. That doesn't work.
He's using his
Horseshoes.
aggro cooldown, right? He's using his.
Yeah. Very good. Anything else?
I think it's okay.
Okay. All right, baddies. There aren't many left. Make a perception check. Any you three. Bulgrim, Kai, and Thalic. Make a perception check.
20.
20?
Natural.
Okay.
One.
That's your total, though? There's no modifier for your perception? Okay.
No. No, there is not.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I have 11.
11.
Oh, you guys are blessed.
Oh yeah, I get a +4, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Don't forget your
Oh, great.
Blessed.
So
I got
12.
Blessed.
So 12, 20,
One.
21, one total?
I'm still...
And that one.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
also
okay.
non-blessed.
Okay. Bulgrim, you notice out of the corner of your eye, you see a little movement run past behind this guy in the opposite direction. Short creature, it looks like. In the darkness.
Great.
Just a heads up.
Can Bulgrim put 2 and 2 together that he hasn't seen any weird magic blasts in a minute?
I would say yes. It's been multiple turns. You probably determined that. All right. So the archer is going to take a strike at you, but it's in melee range, so it's going to be disadvantaged. That's the nice thing about melee range. It's a good thing because it was a natural 20, and the negative or the disadvantage is 5, so that's going to miss you at 9. Okay. And now this guy's going to move. Runs up to the draft horse and takes the boulder that was reared back and is going to slam it against you.
Yeah, that's...
Let me pull up his stat block real quick.
Rolls 8d8.
Bro.
Let me get his stat block real quick.
Just throws it ballsy roll down.
Do you need to borrow some of my
Sorry. Who of these group have made the nature check about the sound?
I did. I got a 15. You said I needed an
Oh.
18. You said I needed...
Go ahead. You recognize this creature now
Okay.
that you've seen it. You've
Okay.
heard it and seen it. You're aware of what this is.
Fantastic.
This is a cave troll.
Troll in the dungeon!
Yep. Not quite full grown, you can tell. And you can tell by the chain around it and all, and you can see now up close there's gashes and wounds and like old scar tissue. Yeah, this is gonna be bad, man. He's gonna roll the hit. Natural 1.
Ooh.
The dice have decided your fate.
Yeah.
The horse has...
But he gets a second attack.
Oh.
So he misses with that boulder, but then you see him come and kind of like, and then swings his empty hand at you.
I don't think you should do that. Natural 1.
And that's a 7 plus 6. So
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Where are they at?
I think on the natural 1 he should have swung and like hit himself. Like,
13 plus
Oh yeah, that's...
5. So 18 damage.
Oh.
So anything over what would your remaining goes into your HP.
Oh, what the crap?
And at that point,
Wear that.
let's take a break. So we'll resume in a week or so. But yeah, let's see how that resolves.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's tough.
That was good. Whew. All right.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.